So Luke, 4-0 defeat to Colne this evening. Just thoughts on the overall performance?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was definitely a game of two halves, wasn't it? I mean, I thought we were excellent first half. When I say excellent, we were excellent in possession, we were excellent defensively, excellent at putting balls in the box, but unfortunately we weren't excellent at converting chances. I think we probably had 8 corners in the first half. We probably had 5 or 6, maybe more, long throw-ins into the box as well that have created chances, and unfortunately we took absolutely nothing out of it. And you know, they've scored with it's a great strike, but we've not come out and closed the body down, and it's a free strike. And against us, we see it time and time again, they go in the bottom corners, and they've got in 1-0 down. They've probably had a little bit of a bollocking themselves, not being good enough, but they still found a way to be 1-0 up, and we haven't, you know. And you know, it's difficult. And then we come out second half, reiterate all the same messages, look to do the same things, and again, within 5 minutes of the second half, 2-0 down. Just making a couple of changes to get back into the game, and as we're doing them, 3-0 down. We're shooting ourselves in the foot every single time, and you can go through all the individual errors that we make, but it's a collective. You know, we make these mistakes collectively. You know, if a player makes a mistake, I've put him in the team. You know, Andy's backed me up. We're all in this together. You know, there's players around anyone who makes a mistake who can stop it from happening by talking to him, or if someone's made a mistake, we can reassure them. And it's a character thing for us, you know. And when we go into games with the character of we can't win a game, or we don't want to win a game, or something's stopping us, you can play all the great football in the world, but it doesn't come down to that. We'll train on Thursday night, and on Thursday it'll be great. We'll knock the ball about, score goal after goal after goal. We'll go with the right mentality into the game, and for the first 45 we'll be decent. And then we'll open up and the same thing will happen again. You know, I mean, living short town, they will take the chances. It is going to be a tough one. But yeah, so on the balance of play, you know, congratulations to Colne. They've battered us second half, absolutely battered us. But again, we shouldn't even be in that position where they're even still in the game, never mind everything else. But it's tough. You know, the players have got to step up and take a lot more of this on the chin themselves. It's got to be better than it is. And I can stand there every week and say it'll get better, and they're a young squad, and you know, all the rest of it. But the proof's in the pudding. You're not good enough to play this level of football. We have to move on and get rid of you and bring others in. And that's a problem. We're in the market for other players. We're trying our best to bring players in, but it is difficult to get the right bodies in. But you know, it's frustrating. We feel it. You know, as you can probably tell. You know, myself, Andy, Dave, Helen, Hayden, everybody, we all feel it, because we work so hard for this, and we ask them to play a certain way, and when it doesn't happen or they let us down, then, you know, we've got to take that on the chin, but it doesn't make it right. And the players collectively have got to bounce back. You know, some positives to take. Fucking Riley was brilliant. Kev Spinelli, absolutely brilliant. Welsh went and put his body on the line for us. I could name a few who've been very good today, but collectively, it's not been enough of us on the pitch that have gone and given everything for the cause. That's resulted in a positive result. Off the back of Saturday, you'd expect us to be better, but the reality is, you know, we've got 2 points. 2 points ain't enough, so we need to start picking up as many points as we can.
Summed it all up there pretty much. Like you say, dominated that first 44 minutes or so, conceded right in half time, and then again the first 5 minutes. The second half seems like same thing pretty much every game really at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah, like I said, it's tough, but it's a character thing, it's a mental thing. And you know, if the players are going out and their heads are down and they're beat from the second half onwards, we've got to change things. We've got to try different things, but the motivation's got to be there to go and carry out the job for a full 90 minutes of a game. You can't just play for 45 minutes. You know, and you get the fans who've travelled over today. I mean, what good numbers for us again. And you know, all I can say to the fans is we're working as hard as we possibly can to try and make this happen. But you know, at times I completely agree it's not good enough, and you know, results aren't acceptable. But we can only work with what we've got. You know, and again, we're not coming into this saying, oh, you know, we expect to get beat every week. I think we've competed in every game. I mean, we got beat by Charnock 7-0 in the FA Cup, and we were the better side in the first half. I mean, sum it up for me because you say that to me every week, and I'll ask you what's gone wrong because we've performed in a 4-4-2 for 45 minutes, and if we'd have been 5-0 up at half time, no one would have batted an eyelid. And then we come out second half and it's nowhere near good enough and it's not acceptable. But you go back to the drawing board and everything that we tried to do right, we did right, but didn't carry it out for long enough. And that's the problem. Like I said, it's not everybody. We've all got to work in it, and we've got to be better collectively. Good thing about it is, like I've said before, great thing about this league is we bounce back. Bounce back on Saturday, and we will. We'll collectively, we'll be, over the course of the season, we'll be absolutely fine, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time, but that doesn't mean that we go into games expecting to lose. We've got to find that confidence and the ability to make it happen.
Like I say, still lots of time in the season. Only played 5 league games, so still got time to put things right and work hard.
It's not panic stations, is it? We've got 41 league games left. I mean, we could still win the league. As daft as it sounds, this is how crazy this league is with that many games. You can win 30, lose 16. You probably go up with 90 points. That's how crazy it is. So it matters not right this moment in time. The problem that we've got at the moment is the character and our ideas. Mentally, we're not there. That's the problem. The ability's there. We see it every week. So it's about it all falling into one, and hopefully we do that sooner rather than later.